Hello and welcome to Brick Speak. Today we will cover certain important military terms. Understanding key military terms is essential for comprehending modern warfare and strategy. These terms cover a range of concepts from advanced technology to battlefield tactics. I'll try and give you concise explanation of important military terms today from alphabet A to Mike and balance I'll cover in a subsequent episode. This compilation of military terms is inspired by a detailed list published by The Economist magazine. With due acknowledgement to The Economist, I have selected and explained key terms essential for understanding modern warfare and strategy. These terms, as I said earlier, range from advanced technology to battlefield tactics. It provides crucial insight into military operations. Before we begin today's episode, we want to take a moment to express our appreciation for your support and engagement. Your feedback is invaluable in helping us improve and continue bringing insightful content. We encourage you to watch the complete episode and share your thoughts by leaving a comment or simply pressing the like button. Your feedback not only helps us understand what resonates with you, but also keeps us motivated to deliver high quality content. So take a moment to let us know what you think. It truly makes a difference. The first term I would like to cover is active electronically scanned array or AESA. It is a radar system that electronically steers beams for faster tracking, resistance to jamming, and multitasking. As it doesn't have to physically change the directions of the antenna, it is very difficult for the enemy to understand in which direction the antenna is functioning. It is used in fighter jets, naval ships, and air defense. Asymmetric warfare. A conflict where a weaker opponent uses unconventional tactics like guerrilla warfare and cyber attacks to counter a stronger adversary. You must have heard about attritional warfare being spoken quite often in the discussions. Attrition warfare is a strategy that aims to weaken the enemy by systematically destroying troops, equipment, and resources over time. Gray zone warfare, free warfare strategy, hybrid war, unconventional war are all examples of attritional war. Today, in the Russian Ukraine conflict, a lot is being spoken about autonomous weapons. These are the weapons which are capable of selecting and engaging targets without human intervention. They range from artificial intelligence driven system to self-guided missiles. Use of artificial intelligence in warfare has been covered in one of our previous episodes. Do have a look, especially those who have not seen it. The next on list is ballistic missile. It is a missile that follows a high arcing trajectory powered only in the initial phase before free falling towards its intended target. Close air support is a very old term but seldom understood properly. It is when the aircraft provide real-time air support to ground troops by attacking enemy positions as required by the ground troops. This is called closed air support. A lot is being spoken in the modern warfare about cluster munition. These are bombs that release multiple smaller bomblets over a wide area and effective against massed troops, but it is also controversial due to unexploded remnants. You must have heard about C4 ISR quite often. It is a system combining command, control, intelligence, and surveillance to enhance battlefield awareness and shorten decision making time, or commonly called OODA loop. The next term is counter battery radar. It is a radar system that detect incoming artillery fire and locate enemy gun positions for retaliatory strikes. Cruise missile. It's a low altitude jet powered missile with precision targeting, often guided by a global positioning system for accurate strikes. Cyber warfare. The use of cyber warfare to disrupt enemy network, infrastructure, or data, often for espionage or sabotage. Use of cyber warfare in gray zone warfare has been covered in detail in the previous episode. You must have heard about demilitarized zone. What does it mean? It is a buffer area where military forces and weapons are restricted, often established to prevent conflicts. The most famous demilitarized zone is between North and South Korea, which at one stage was home to 2 million landmines. Doctrine. A military force guiding principles and strategies which shapes its operational approach in conflict is called the military doctrine. Another very common term used is dogfight. It's a close range aerial combat between fighter aircrafts involving rapid maneuvering and weapons engagement. Drone, an unmanned aircraft used for reconnaissance, combat, or surveillance. It is controlled remotely or it may be autonomous. A lot is being spoken about electronic warfare. It is nothing but use of electromagnetic signal to jam, intercept, or disrupt enemy communications and radar. Fifth generation fighter jets. These are the latest combat aircraft featuring stealth, advanced sensors, and superior maneuverability like the F-35 and J-20, which are in news recently. Fletchers. Fletchers are small dart-like projectiles dispersed from bomb or arty shells, designed to maximize injury over a large area. I'm sure you have heard your senior officers talking about the problem of fog of war. What is it? It is nothing but the uncertainty and confusion in combat due to limited or misleading information about the battlefield. GPS or Global Positioning System. It is a satellite based navigation system providing precise location data for military and civilian use. GPS jamming. The disruption of GPS signals to interfere with enemy navigation and targeting system is called GPS jamming. Another very common term specifically related to insurgency is guerrilla warfare. It is hit and run tactics used by small mobile forces against larger conventional military forces. HARM missiles. These are high speed anti radiation missiles which are anti-radar designed to locate and destroy enemy air defense systems. HIMARS, High Mobility RT Rocket System, a mobile rocket system capable of launching precision guided missiles over long distances. Hybrid war, once again, it was covered partially in the previous episode. It is a mix of conventional warfare, cyber attacks, propaganda, and economic tactics to destabilize adversaries. Hypersonic weapons or missiles. These are missiles which travel at a speed above Mach 5, making them difficult to intercept due to their high mobility and maneuverability. A large amount of details are covered on the slides, which will also be shared on the Telegram channel. You may get a note on hypersonic weapons or missiles in either science and military technology or in current affairs examination. Intercontinental ballistic missiles or ICBMs. These are long range ballistic missile usually designed to carry nuclear warheads across continents. Another very common term nowadays is kill chain. It is the sequence of identifying, tracking, and engaging a target to neutralize a threat efficiently. Loitering munition. Kamikaze drones that hover over a battlefield before selecting and attacking a target. They are also known as the suicide drones. I'll be covering the details of use of drone in the Russian Ukraine war as well as Israel Hamas war shortly, in which I will cover the drones in detail. Main battle tank. These are heavily armed and armored tanks used as frontline combat vehicles like the Abraham and Leopards. Maneuver. In combat, maneuvers denote the tactical movement of armored or troops to gain an advantage over an enemy. Maneuver warfare. It's a military strategy that emphasizes rapid movement to disrupt an enemy's cohesion and will to fight. In contrast with attritional warfare, which we have seen earlier, it gradually seeks to wear down an enemy through the systematic destruction of its troops and weaponry. Manpads or man portable air defense system. It's a type of portable anti aircraft missile often fired from the shoulder. Typified by the heat seeking American Stinger, manpads are generally effective against low aircraft and at a range of few kilometers. Militia. It's a group of fighters that is not part of regular army. Militias can serve governments, though they often represent the interests of an insurgency or other non-state actors. Multiple launch rocket system. These are often armored and self-propelled that fires surface-to-surface missile and are mounted on the chassis of an armored vehicle such as America's Bradley. The NATO standard M270 MLRS carries two pods with a total of 12 missiles. With this, I come to the end of today's episode. You're requested to please like, share, and comment, and also follow our Telegram channel. The details would be in the description given below. Keep working hard. I will cover the balance of military terms from alphabet November to Zulu shortly, and thereafter, in the similar form, I will also cover important economic terms. Thank you very much, and I once again want to thank The Economist for compiling this list. Keep working hard. All the best. Jai Hind.